Business planning and continuity has been something on my heart for a while. As someone who worked in the secular realm, when I came into ministry, I was kind of concerned that as a church, we didn't have a backup plan in case of emergency. We kind of went along and did things as the need arise, but didn't give much consideration to what would we do if life changed in a moment. And a few years back, at my urging, we started doing some strategic planning, and as a part of that, we were doing risk management sessions. And they didn't go too well. I think organizationally, we weren't ready for them. I was the executive director as Beth Hark Christian Counseling Center at the time, and I had some latitude to do some things there without as much resistance. So I decided to take this course through the not-for-profit help desk, and it's been a tremendous experience. It was important to me to bring someone from the church, because maybe if I couldn't impact things on a larger scale, I could one person at a time. So our church administrator, Sister Michelle Robinson, came with us, and she's going to spearhead the endeavor for the larger church. I was able to create a business continuity plan which could chart the way for what we would do if we couldn't have access to our facilities, if we couldn't have access to the client information on the server. What would be our backup plan? It's always great to have a plan B. There's someone that says, those who fail to plan to fail. And when we're in the business of serving others, it's important that in the midst of a crisis, we're prepared to still keep serving them so that they don't suffer any further than they already are. So the business continuity plan helped us to put that to paper. It helped us to think step by step about what needed to happen if life changed in a moment. When Hurricane Sandy hit New York, I was in Jamaica, West Indies, and at that time, we made a decision to close the church. And it just so happens that that meant closing our pantry. And I was not here, but I was heartbroken about the fact that at a time when people needed food, we wouldn't be able to get it to them because we were closed and we didn't have a plan for this. So when I saw the offering, it was right on time to try to do something about that. And the plan that we've developed, I'm so happy with it. I think that as life changes, we'll be able to update it. We're prepared to share it with the staff. I think it's also put another perspective on what we do for our board of directors. I was in a meeting not too long ago, and one of our board of director members said, "Oh, it doesn't take much to hand somebody a bag of food." And I was so concerned with the comment because it said to me that that individual really, really didn't understand what it took to get a bag of food in the hands of our clients and how that impacted their story on an individual basis. This business continuity plan is going to help me share with the board just how complex everything that we do is and how different areas of functioning, computers, telephones, how you connect the dots to those different components and what that means in terms of meeting somebody's need that may just look like a bag of food on the end of the product line, but it's so much more. So I'm grateful for the experience. I think the workshops were tremendous. They were practical as well as instructional. The fact that there were other people in the workshops that you could glean from their experiences and how their organizations were structured and what they were going to do in the events of emergency. It was just a tremendous learning experience for me, one that I will not ever be able to forget, and hopefully will be able to share with others. I think as not-for-profits, particularly small ones, it's important that we not wait until we're in the midst of a crisis to figure out what we're going to do.